18. Please don't try to play us. 18. Oh, 18.
Welcome to another edition of The Pylon. Do not fear. This is still your host, Milton Woolley. I am bringing you the first ever podcast. This is a more effective way to reach out to you guys. We are a nation on the go. You guys are busy people. I am certainly a busy man. I'm in school. It's the end of the semester. Projects are coming up, finals, all that good stuff. But I do not want to abandon you guys because there is still a lot to talk about concerning NFL football. And the biggest topic going on right now is the Los Angeles Rams. They mortgaged their future. They moved up to the number one pick. They traded not only their first rounder this year, but also both their second rounders and a third rounder, along with their first rounder and third rounder next year. They traded all of that to move up to the number one pick to presumably take Carson Wentz or Jared Goff. Now, I get the thinking this is a quarterback-driven league, but is it really? I mean, last year, the Super Bowl champions, the Denver Broncos, they were carouseling two quarterbacks in and out of the lineup. You had a broken man running on E, Peyton Manning, and you also had a very, very uneven young player in Brock Osweiler. They have the same nucleus that the Rams have. They have a very, very strong defense. They have enough talent at the skill positions on the offensive side of the ball, apart from quarterback, to still compete and to still put points on the board, but they are led by the defense. The Rams are similarly led by their defense. If Denver could do it, why can't the Rams do it? Because I'm not sold on Jared Goff or Carson Wentz because, in my opinion, this quarterback class is headlined by game managers. And I mentioned in a video over the summer, I was criticizing the Seahawks for potentially breaking the bank for Russell Wilson because at the time I still did believe that he was a game manager. So are you going to mortgage your future over a game manager? Absolutely not. Heck no. And I'm sorry, Los Angeles. I really, really like the Rams. I really do. But this is going to come back and bite them. It really is. And I'm going to outline to you why this is such a bad move. And obviously, they're going to either take Carson or Jared. So I'm going to outline why neither of them are the answers. And it's very, very simple. And I'm going to start off with Carson Wentz. I know he can't help it, but he comes from a very, very small level of competition. You're coming from North Dakota State. Okay, first off, he's going to have to make the mental adjustment to the NFL. The NFL speed, the NFL level of competition, the strength behind all the players. You're going from North Dakota State to the best division in football. You're going to be competing with the Seattle Seahawks twice a year, the Arizona Cardinals twice a year. Richard Sherman, Earl Thomas, Patrick Peterson, Tyrann Mathieu, all those D linemen, they right now are licking their chops because they have a rookie to feast on twice a year. Another reason I don't think this is going to work for Carson is because he comes from a spread style of offense. The Rams are a pro-style running team, so that means Carson is going to have to master the play action aspect, all of his drops, master the footwork on the fly as a rookie because he's going to be the starter. And I get to thinking the Rams, they want less defenders in the box so Todd Gurley can run free. But regardless who you have back there, if it's going to be a rookie, they're not going to command the respect because they're going to dare Carson to hit them over the top on a big play. And he certainly has the arm talent for it, but they don't have an accomplished deep threat for him to throw to anyway. So the safeties are still going to play down inside the box. Now, you can possibly get a Will Fuller in this. Oh, wait, you can. You gave away your second round pick. So you're going to have to get some no-name deep threat receiver in this very, very weak wide receiver class and hope he's fast enough. Hope him and Carson build enough chemistry to have a deep threat aspect of the offense to get the safeties out of the box. And the reason I don't think it's going to work with Jared Goff is quite simply he's the second coming of Jay Cutler / Matthew Stafford / Colin Kaepernick. They have all the arm talent in the world. They have everything you want physically in the quarterback, but mentally they trust their arm a little too much and they try to fit the ball in such a tight window that ends up getting intercepted. If I'm being honest, I think the NFL is going to eat these guys alive. I get the thinking they're going to a well-built team and the only thing they're missing is a quarterback. But no, they're not missing a quarterback. They're missing the quarterback. Russell Wilson came into a good situation, but he was the quarterback. He has that it factor that can rally the team around him, and he can make the throws, and he has those intangibles that lead his team to back-to-back Super Bowls and make them a perennial contender and make the Seattle Seahawks such a scary team to deal with. Carson Wentz or Jared Goff don't scream, I am the franchise, I'm the guy who's going to get you guys over the hump. They don't scream Russell Wilson. They don't scream RG3. They don't scream Cam Newton. They don't scream anything except I'm going to need a lot of help for this thing to go right. And you're putting just so much pressure on these young guys, way more than they're already dealing with. And I don't think they're going to be mentally ready for it with the big move to LA, with you moving up to the #1 pick in the draft and giving up your whole entire draft class for them. You're expecting them to go in there and get you over the hump, but I don't think mentally that those guys are your answer. Anyway, that's just my take on it. Tomorrow, I'm going to start production on our next video, and it's going to be, should the Cleveland Browns take a quarterback at number 2 overall? You guys want to look out for that. Hopefully, it'll be up by Monday or Tuesday at the latest. This has been Milton Woolley bringing you another edition of The Pylon. In a game full of smokescreens and misconceptions, we will reach for the best conclusions and the hottest topics around the NFL.